Trump, Elon, Clinton, only a few of the major names listed in the Epstein files on the DOJ website. There you can find the most evil things that people can do to people. You can find what happened, what is happening to hundreds, thousands of people. I believe there's more. Epstein's Island was a hotspot for the sex trafficking rings, but it is only the tip of the iceberg. There's much more going on in the world that we don't even know about, and the fact that they released these files tells us just that. What did the elites do on Epstein's Island? They ate, sacrificed, raped, tortured, killed children, men, women. The sheer amount of evil that person has to be to even do 1% of that is insane. Since 2019, when Epstein was caught, the elites have just gotten smarter. They think we're weak. They refer to us as cattle. They are cannibalistic, demonic, killing, rapists, etc. We've always known that in order to get to the tippity top of the tower, you have to be corrupt. How many children have gone missing after being separated from their parents by ICE? How many big CEOs of huge companies were all buddy-buddy with Epstein and people just like Epstein? And I get it, it is so terrifying to stand up to those who can kill, rape, and kidnap you. And they will. Heart attacks, suicide, car crashes. They've been trying to cover up these deaths for years, but so poorly that I think they knew that there was nothing we would ever do about it. And they were right. They were right. They were fucking right. There's nothing that we've done about it. There's nothing that we're doing about it. Not really. Remember when you were a child in school and your teacher would tell you, hey, if you see someone getting bullied, you need to tell a trusted adult. Because if you just stand by and watch it happen, you're just as bad. Being a bystander is just as bad as being the bully. Does that seem familiar? They're sacrificing our children to literal demons. If we don't do anything about that, if we read it and feel nothing, if we read it and just go, damn, that's crazy, and move on with their lives without talking about it and without doing anything about it, without even trying, then we are just as bad as them. They don't care about any of us, so why are we protecting them by not doing anything? What if that was your child, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother? Someone that you give a fuck about. Would you do something? It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter whether you care about them, you love them, you think it doesn't affect you. It doesn't matter. They would take the infants of the mothers that they raped. They would play the mothers' voices for the infants so they could suck harder on their dicks. They referred to babies as cream cheese. They compared babies to cream fucking cheese. We are not angry enough. We have taken things for granted. We get luxuries that other people wouldn't even begin to imagine. We have food, we have shelter, we have water, we have people who care about us. We get to go shopping, we get to go out to eat, and then we come home to people who love us. They don't get that luxury. Those children did not get that luxury. Those children are dead. Those children are missing. Those children are dead, and their families will never know what happened to them. They were taken advantage of. There are things that you can do that don't involve going out and participating in protests. You can donate, you can volunteer, you can protest. If you can do that, if you can protest, I think you should. I think you absolutely should. And if you think that I'm just one person, there isn't anything I can do about it, I'm gonna try, someone else will do it, then I want you to personally go to Epstein's Island. Go to all those children buried in the ground, all those children falling into the ocean, all those children pushed into the ocean after they've been used up. And I want you to apologize to them personally. Let them know that you know that this is going to continuously happen, and you just don't give a fuck about it. And you can say you do, and you know what? I do believe people care about it. I do believe that people are hurt by it. And you should be upset about it. You should be horrified. You should be scared. You should be terrified about it. You should. But if you just say it and move on, clock into your 9 to 5 like nothing happened, you're just as bad. Even if it's one person that we can help, it will make a difference. I want you to look into yourself, your heart, and tell yourself that if it seems like it doesn't really affect you, there's not a single goddamn thing that you're willing to do about it. It shouldn't make a difference whether you knew, loved, cared for any of the victims. It shouldn't matter. We need to plan, protest, and burn it all to the fucking ground. We are not weak. I'm not weak. You are not weak. And we have to show them that. We have to show them that we're willing to fight. We have to show them we are ready for a revolution. We are ready to take back our country. This is our country. They are the 1%. We can destroy them. We just have to try. We have to have passion. We have to try. We have to actually band together. It's not about right versus left. It was never about right versus left. It was never about Democrat versus Republican. They made it that way. The two-party system is meant to divide us, and that's exactly what it did. They succeeded. We are divided. We're divided in half. And we've been like this for so long, too long, because they know that if we actually band together, we actually have a chance against them. This is why they released the files like this. They want to overwhelm us. They want to traumatize us. And by God, I am overwhelmed and traumatized. So they did that right. They were right about that. Think about the children, how traumatized they were. Think about them. They never even got a chance at a normal life. They never even got a chance. Some of them didn't even get a chance to know their mothers, their fathers. They were doomed from the start, taken advantage of by these people. It is not okay. We need to get off of our fucking asses and march up to the powerful people in the world, the people who promised that we could trust them, rely on them, that all we had to do was turn a blind eye and they would take care of the rest. Because these people, the people who are truly evil, they deserve a fate much, much, much worse than death. They are the 1%. It is us versus them. There are more of us. Don't forget that.